Every year, thousands of workers are injured on construction sites. In fact, there really is no more dangerous place for an American worker. Hi, I'm Steve Wagner from the Law Firm of Wagner, Reese and Crossen. And we know that if you've been injured in a construction accident or have lost a spouse in a construction fatality, there are a lot of questions swirling through your mind. We're here to answer those questions. Now, most of those questions initially have to do with the work comp process. What benefits am I entitled to under work comp? Can I sue my employer? These questions, the immediate questions, are really work comp questions. And under Indiana law, you're entitled to 3 benefits if injured on the job. First, you're entitled to medical treatment paid for by the workers' compensation carrier. You receive that treatment until you reach maximum medical improvement, basically until the doctor says you're as good as you're going to get. The second benefit is weekly disability checks if you're unable to work. And finally, the last benefit, if you have a permanent injury, is a lump sum settlement. Now, the questions we hear from a day-to-day basis from our clients injured on the job are things such as, when do my work comp checks start? What do I do if they're late? Do I get paid for mileage? And what if I need surgery and the work comp carrier refuses to authorize that procedure? Those are things we can help you with. Those are issues we help our clients with every day. Unfortunately, a work comp settlement is rarely going to be enough to compensate you. In fact, most studies show that Indiana work comp benefits are among the worst in the country. Some studies place it at 49th out of the 50 states. That's great if you're a business and wants to have low work comp premiums, but it's not so great if you're the one that's injured or if you've lost a loved one at work in Indiana. That's why if you're injured on a construction site, our first goal is to see if there's any other source of recovery besides the inadequate work comp process. That source of recovery could be an employee of a subcontractor or another subcontractor that caused your injuries. It could be the manufacturer of a piece of equipment that was defective and led to your injuries. Or it could be the general contractor on the site. It's our job as workplace injury attorneys specializing in construction accident law to determine if there's another source of recovery. We take that job seriously. Examples of construction site accidents include the following: trench collapses, falls from ladders, scaffolds, or roofs, crane or other heavy equipment accidents, slip, trip, and falls on the job site, forklift accidents, electrocution accidents, and accidents resulting from falling debris. One of the most frequent questions we get is, can we sue our employer for our construction site accident? And unfortunately, the technical answer is no. We know that it's the employer that's pushing you to do your job quickly, perhaps cutting corners, perhaps not following all the safety rules. We know it's the employer who's supposed to give you a hard hat, supposed to provide you with fall protection, and that sometimes that doesn't happen. So yeah, you'd like to be able to sue your employer, but under Indiana law you can't. That's the technical answer. The real answer, the one that experienced construction lawyers know, is that you can recover for negligence and fault on behalf of your employer. And the way you do that is by making a claim against the general contractor. In many instances, that general contractor has a contract with the owner, the one that hired them for the whole job. And that contract says that the general contractor is responsible for job site safety, including the actions of subcontractors such as your employer. Under the existing state of Indiana law, a claim can be brought against the general contractor for not enforcing those rules. For these reasons, you should contact a construction lawyer today to see if you have a claim. We have the resources, the knowledge to investigate your claim. We'll interview witnesses right away. We'll be on the job site and take photographs right after your accident. We'll analyze the contracts and give you advice. If there's a way to recover beyond work comp, that's what we're searching for. Work comp doesn't cover pain and suffering. It doesn't cover the loss of a spouse for the rest of your life. There are things that work comp just doesn't cover. That's why we need to explore all possibilities, all avenues of relief. Call Wagner, Reese and Crossen today for a free consultation. We're here to help.